Welcome to this video tutorial on Introduction to xlminer, the data mining add-in for Microsoft Excel. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use the association and the charts tool available in xlminer. Association. Association rules are used to find out the interesting and useful relationships between data that occur frequently enough to be called a pattern or a trend, and hence can be formulated into a rule. Each of these rules has an if-then structure with an antecedent and a consequent, and has three properties associated with it: support, confidence, and lift. Support is the number of records that contain both the antecedent and the consequent, that is, the number of records for which the rule holds true. Confidence is the ratio of the support to the number of records where the antecedent occurs, that is, the ratio of the number of records where the rule holds true to the total number of records where the antecedent occurs. And the third parameter is lift, where lift equal to confidence divided by ratio of the number of records containing the consequent to the total number of records. Let us now look at how to use the associations tool to create an association rule chart in xlminer. We will use the associations.xls sample datasheet provided along with the xlminer add-in in order to use the associations tool. First, we select xlminer, affinity, and select association rules. A new wizard is opened. Before that, we can see an error has popped up showing that the number of rows selected cannot exceed maximum 200 rows. This is because we are using a demo version. Click on OK and a new wizard opens. In this, you can see that the input data format is selected as data in binary matrix format by default. This is because the wizard looks at the data and understands that the data is supplied in binary format. If it is not in the binary format, you can select data in item list format and override this selection. Here are the parameters such as minimum support or the number of transactions that need to be occurred in order to count it as a pattern, and the minimum number of confidence in percentage. We can select this to any number, and then any number less than the number of records in the dataset, and click on OK. Here you can see that again the error of 200 rows is being shown as is a demo version. We click on OK and you can see the xlminer is creating the mining model. So now we can see that when we click on any of the rule is explained as in if item, art book and child books are purchased, then this implies that Italian art and reference books are also purchased, and this rule has a confidence of 90.91%. This is shown by the various factors as in support A, support C, and the lift ratio. In such a way, all the data is being analyzed and a various set of rules is being created in order to find out the rules and patterns between the data. This kind of association rules table is used in order to give purchase recommendations or during market basket analysis and online shopping, where when a person purchases some item, it recommends the other items that probably the person would be interested in. This is how we can create an association rules table from the data of transactions available in our dataset. Let us now look at charts. Charts allows us to view the data in a visual fashion so as to interpret it easily. Many sheets are created during start. xlminer provides us with three different methods to view data. One is box plot, second is the histogram, and third is the matrix plot. Box plot. A box plot is an efficient method of displaying 5-member data summary. The 5 members of the data summary are median, upper quartile, lower quartile, minimum data value, and maximum data value. Also, the box plot is not affected by outliers, that is inconsistent or aberrant data. It is also used to compare values. Let us see how to create a box plot. In order to create a box plot, we use the boxplot.xls sample datasheet provided along with the add-in. To create a box plot, we click xlminer, charts, and then select box plot. A new wizard is opened where you have to select the x and y variables. We select y1 and y2 as the y variables and x1 as the x variable. You have to also give a confidence level if you wish, or a default value will be selected. You can see that the miner is creating the box plot. You can see that 4 box plots are drawn, 2 for as the value of x varies between 3 and 4 in our data set, and hence each pair of boxes is for different values of x. One is for x for 3 and the other is for x at 4. You can also see that there are 4 boxes for different values of y. The black one for the value y1 and the red one for the value y2. You can see here that you can find out the mean of the entire data set for the value of x equal to 3 and y equal to y1. You can also find out the maximum and the minimum values present in the data set. This is how you can use the box plot to comprehend values available in the data and find out the 5 of the significant data summaries. Let us now look at the different chart. Another kind of chart provided is a histogram. A histogram is a bar graph. It has a frequency of occurrences on the y-axis and a variable to be examined on the x-axis. Histograms are popular among statisticians. Though they do not show the exact shape values of the data points, they give a very good idea about the spread of the data and its shape. Let us look at how to create a histogram. In order to create a histogram, we can select any of the data sources and then click on xlminer, charts and histogram. We can see a new wizard is opened with the variables to be selected. We can select any of the variables to create a histogram. Let us select this variable and then select the options and click on OK. You can see that the histogram is being drawn. Here you can see that the entire data range has been partitioned into different parts. Here it is divided into 11 parts. The wizard automatically calculates the number of partitions to be created, and the box has been plotted according to the number of occurrences of those values in the data sheet. You can see that the line joining the maximum point of each of the bar is drawn. This is how we create a histogram of any data set, any column in a data set. Another kind of chart provided in the xlminer is a matrix plot. A matrix plot is kind of a scatter plot which enables the user to see the pairwise relationship between variables. xlminer allows up to 8 variables to be plotted against each other at a time. To create a box plot, we select charts and a matrix plot. Here we have to select the input variables that have to be used to create a matrix plot. We can select a maximum of 8 variables. Let us select 4 variables and then click on OK. The matrix plot is being drawn. The dots represent the value of the variables. To find the actual value, we have to refer to the scale and multiply it by the multiplier. You can see how the data is being distributed, and a matrix plot of any column in a data set can be drawn. You can see that each of the lines, each of the rows represent, each of the columns in the matrix plot represent one variable. This, as we can see, whenever we create mining models in xlminer, a large number of hidden sheets are created wherein the calculations are performed. If we wish to delete those hidden sheets, we select charts and delete hidden sheets. Selecting this option, delete all the hidden sheets that have been created during model preparation. This concludes our video tutorial on association, rules and charts. Thank you for watching this presentation on xlminer. For more presentations, tutorial videos on xlminer or data mining, please visit dataminingtools.net. Thank you.